The Adobe Premiere Pro CC Color Workspace includes the Lumetri color panel. You access the workspace by choosing Color in the Workspace switcher bar. And the Lumetri color panel is organized in sections. Here in the Basic Correction section, you can use the White Balance eyedropper to identify a part of the image that should have no color cast for quick automatic adjustments. And you can see the results in the Lumetri Scopes panel over on the left here. This panel has improved resolution and allows you to choose the level of brightness to suit. So, for example, if you're working in a brighter environment, you can brighten up these scopes to suit. There are a number of scopes available. If I go into one of the presets here, for example, we can see a whole list of scopes. We have a histogram, HLS and YUV vector scope, waveform, and so on. And let's choose another piece of media here to play with. To easily create a beautiful look very quickly, go to the Creative section of the Lumetri color panel and click through a few preset looks. You can apply a look by clicking on it in this preview, or if you click on the menu, you've got a full range of options, including several speed looks. You can adjust the intensity of the effect here, just under the preview, or make subtle adjustments like faded film, which applies a nuanced reduction in color saturation, or vibrance that increases color saturation while protecting skin tones. After experimenting with these controls, your eyes will adjust very quickly to the new image, so you can toggle the effect off and on by clicking on the appropriate checkbox. Of course, you can remove one of these preset looks by using the preview menu here, or by clicking on the look menu and choosing none. The curves controls allow you to make nuanced adjustments to different luma levels or individual color channels. Here I can click to add a little bit of an S-curve to add some depth to the image. I can also switch to individual color channels and maybe just warm this up a little. There's also a hue saturation curve control that allows you to make subtle adjustments based on specific hues. Here I'm going to choose the green and just see if I can pull up the color saturation in the green. Let's add another control point here. That's looking excellent. The color wheels controls allow you to make adjustments to the shadow, midtone, and highlight pixels. This is perhaps a good shot to work with. I can pull down my luma levels in the shadows, lift up my highlights. There we go. Give this a little bit more depth, pull down the midtones, and maybe I'll just click and warm those midtones up a little to add some life to this shot. The hue saturation and luminance secondary color controls allow you to specify a color range to which you want to make an adjustment. And maybe if I just click into this shot, it's a perfect example. I can pick out the magenta here and just begin to make some adjustments to the colors I'm going to work with. And once I'm here, I can go in and adjust these accordingly. Let's pull this over to the green. I'm going to click to collapse that section so we can see this vignette set of controls. You can easily add a beautiful vignette by adjusting the amount, specifying a midpoint, specifying how round it's going to be, how closely you're going to hug the corners of the image, and introducing some feathering to soften or really spell out the vignette. If you're happy with the adjustments you've made, you can click on the Lumetri Color Panel menu and export all the controls as a .look file or a .cube file that can be used in other grading applications. Save these files to your synced Creative Cloud Files folder to share them with team members or easily move them between editing systems. You can also save your adjustments as a Premiere Pro effect preset, and this can easily be applied to other clips in the same project or in other projects. That's the Color Workspace and Lumetri Color Panel in Adobe Premiere Pro CC.